guys and gals. How are you? Big E here. We're doing the Paladin challenge. We're doing the Ironman challenge.
How are you?
We're getting close. The end is in sight. We're going to go slay some more Yetis. Great XP. We're 57.5. We do have somebody out here. Look at all these skins laying around. Let's get into it. Hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Sure do. When does this come out? We got a mage over here. This comes out on... I don't know. Could be Wednesday, could be Thursday. Level 58 mage over there. Da-da-da. Man, I am hooked on a game called Tropico. Thanks a lot, Punisher. I wasn't busy enough. No, I'm loving that game, man. I really am. There's so much more to it than City Skylines. I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm really loving it so far. I'm sure I'll get sick of it. Well, not sick of it, but I'll take a break from it. But for right now, I'm just loving it. I absolutely love it. Part of the fun for me in a game is trying to figure it out up to a certain point, If I start getting like frustrated, like what the hell, and I'm going to have fun, that's different. Then I'll like look something up and, like, okay, what do I do here? But I would much rather figure it out myself through trial and error, and that's what we're doing. If you're watching the Tropico series, some changes are coming. I'm going to get a little bit better here. Really low on health. Yeah, there's definitely a strategy to it. There's different strategies you could use, but you can get yourself into a hole really, really quickly, and there's no way to get out. It's not like City Skylines where you have a bailout. I mean, not in the early game. You can get a little money from the crown if your standing is okay, but it's once you go under and you're losing money, you're pretty much done. But I think I figured out a little strategy here. I've got an open ticket. I did get an answer for my ticket, but it didn't solve anything. The guy closed the ticket. I hate that they do this. Like, he didn't even wait for an answer. They just want to close the tickets, man. That's all. They just want to close the fucking ticket. So I replied, reopened the ticket. It's such a ridiculous thing that's happening. This guy, I mean, he gave me an answer, but it was a bullshit answer. I mean, it wasn't a bullshit answer, but I feel like it was the only thing he knew what to say. The only thing he could think of to say. But it just doesn't make any sense. He basically told me to check my settings and make sure they were set to English. So, I don't know. I didn't really know what to say to the guy. Like, yeah, that's the default settings since I set BattleNet up. You know, but I mean, it's, I don't know. It's just confirms what I think the problem is, that the problem is built in, it's on purpose into the code. He was trying to assure me that that wasn't the situation. What does he know, man? He's help desk person. Like, are you kidding? Of course it's set up kind of predatory, and that's what pisses me off about it. It's time to cry. All right. I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me open up BattleNet here. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, check this out. Let me share my screen here. See that? Every time I open up BattleNet, you see this where it says subscription expired? It changes. It switches to an EU account, which I haven't used in like 4 or 5 years. There's no way for me to delete this or disable it. They don't want that because this was an active subscription. I had 2 subscriptions. When I set this up, that's the only way I could know how to do it, was 2 separate subscriptions. So every time I log in, I have to drop and I have to select my US account. Every fucking time. And I'm 100% sure that that's hard-coded. It's predatory. He's like, oh no, my subscription's expired. Let me give Blizzard another $15 a month. So he told me to go into BattleNet, go to settings, and make sure this was set to English. That was his solution. And then he closed the fucking ticket. So I'm telling him there needs to be an option for me to delete that account. But there's not. And I've been told twice by game masters, there's no way that they can do it either, which I also think is bullshit. No. Like, I realize it's not that big of a deal to click and select my US account, but once I select the US account, why would it change automatically? Doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you think about how fucking greedy they are. Anyway, I'm going to see what the guy says. I replied back. I've got my frost resistance aura up here. Because he does frost breath. I think the call center is overseas. That's just another greed thing that they do to reduce costs. Like Blizzard, I think, made $70 billion in 2025. $70 billion. And they're trying to save, what, a couple $100,000? I don't know, maybe $1 million by not just, you know. But that's most companies these days. I'm just anti-greed, I think. Like that level of greed, it's hard for me to understand. Like a couple of $1 million is nothing to a billionaire. Nothing. Especially, you know, if you're talking tens of billions or hundreds of billions of dollars. And there's a great analogy if you put it on like a timeline and think of the difference between $1 million and $1 billion in time. So you can think of $1 million, I think it's like 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, or 4 months. $1 million. $1 billion is 37 and a half years. To give you an idea of like how much of a difference that is. Like, what's the best case scenario? That they fool me and I activate the subscription and they get $15, right? And then it's like, oh, I don't need both of these. Let me, get rid of this one again. So like what? Best case scenario is they get $15? Well, I guess best case scenario is I don't realize that I have 2 active subscriptions. And I feel like that's why it's coded so it switches, It's just like, come on, man. Now, I mean, it could be something just, they didn't think of. It's happening. But I've been programming a long time. Drop-down boxes, once selected, don't typically switch, right? In my experience, unless there's some weird bug or something. But I've got to be honest, I don't think I've ever had to fix a problem like that in my years of programming. I can't recall one instance. Anyway, enough. I started to go back to the Plague Lands, but it's just such a long journey over there. It's like, I'm going to be getting good XP here. The reason I would want to go over there, though, is for exorcism, but we'll just grind here. We just went over halfway to 58. Stubby, thank you, brother. He sent me light plate mail. So the vendor sets don't include, well, maybe they do. So the vendor set I'm wearing is plate mail. This is the best we can do. Actually, I haven't checked in a while. It says requires level 45. I probably need to go to Plaguelands and check a vendor to see if there's a better set I can get. But this is just plate mail set. I had a plate mail helm, and I think he sent me this light plate mail, which was a little bit better than my helmet. He sent me light plate mail boots, but they actually were not better. My plate mail boots are better, which is weird to me. But yeah, thank you, Stubby. I think I sent him back to you, brother. Let's grab the matriarch here. Open up with a miss. Not good. I guess this ret aura is going to pay off. Like every 5 attacks, they're doing 100 damage to themselves. Maybe a couple hundred damage over the course of the fight. Especially the way that, how long it takes us to get the mob down. 2 parries in a row or 2 misses, so the seal falls off. I saw Azarius, or whatever that elite is. It's actually an elite rare. I marked it up. It was flying down this way. Maybe that mage finished up. Maybe not. Anyway, it's interesting seeing what they say. You know, I feel bad for the guy, man, because like he doesn't, like, what can he do? There's not a setting for it. So he's just, you know, he's doing the best he can. It's not his fault. And he doesn't want to say, yeah, I guess Blizzard has it like this because they're greedy. Right? I mean, he can't say that. I mean, I guess he could. We'll see what he says, though. But it's bullshit that he closed the ticket. Like, my problem's not resolved, man. Like, he gave me a suggestion, which was barely a suggestion. Like, of course it's set to English, man. I don't think he, like, you know, but like I said, what else could he tell me to check? It's like, so I want to know what he says this time. I'm going to see if he defends Blizzard. We'll see. But for there not to be an option for me to say I don't want this account anymore, like get rid of it, doesn't make any sense. I think that's complete bullshit. And they can't do it. They can't delete the account. Are you kidding? God damn it. Well, these are my levels, so I shouldn't be surprised that we're missing here. That's the trade-off for fighting mobs like this. More XP. But they take longer to kill, and we miss and get dodged a lot, parried and all that crap. That's a 58. So there's an episode of Tropico that you guys aren't going to see. I think I was talking about this on the Shaman a little bit. This happened to me yesterday. I couldn't sleep, and I've got some gummies that have a little THC in them, and I mean a little THC. But I'm such a lightweight. I usually take like a quarter or a half. Fuck, man. Anyway, I took like 3/4 of one. And then I started playing the game. I did like a nighttime episode. And it was about 30, 40 minutes into the episode. I realized, like, oh my God, I'm like high as balls. Right? And I realized that, and then I'm like, I'm trying to hang in there and play the game. But at some point, I just forgot I was recording. I sat here for like 20 minutes, just really high, just like, the game was paused. I was just like looking at the screen, right? I was like looking at shit on my desk. Then I was like thinking, I wish I had some cookies. Like I wanted to bake cookies, but I don't have cookies in the house. I got up. I went in the kitchen looking for some bullshit that I didn't have. I came back in here. And when I came back in here, I looked over at my second monitor. I was like, oh no, I'm recording. Now, the game was paused the whole time, but it kind of screwed that episode up a little bit. I'm just going to have to cut it out. I don't know. I was thinking about releasing it, but it's just kind of silly. It's funnier to say what happened than to put a video up for 20 minutes of me, like, just kind of vegging out. I don't like feeling like that, man. Like, it's too high to, like, control my thoughts, you know what I mean? I'm like, just, whatever I'm seeing, I'm thinking about, like, all this weird shit. I've never been able to handle it. Even way back, man, in the 80s, you know, when I was a teenager, you know, it was different. Weed was not legal then. But there wasn't gummies or whatever. You know, you smoked. You got high or whatever. I mean, you could do like brownies, shit like that. But even then, I hated it. I could never fucking deal with it. But it was just, it was ridiculous. That I literally forgot I was recording. Can you imagine if I'd been like live streaming? Well, that would have been different because you guys would have been like, hey man, what the fuck's going on? Are you okay? Oh, the mage is still over there. Watch out behind you, my lady. A Tauren coming through here. That's a 60. He's probably looking for... He's herbing or mining, I would guess. There's a lot of humor in that game, Tropico, with the, like, your advisors and the dialogue and stuff. I gave my first speech. I mean, I didn't give a speech, but you, like, select what you want to talk about. It's pretty funny. Are there two different music? Two different... That's just this... You hear this music in Stranglethorn Vale. But you also hear that... They have, obviously, the soundtracks. I don't know how many there are, but they cover different zones. I never really experienced the music in the game or the zones until I had the YouTube channel, you know, which is like 5 years ago. Right? It was a long time. Like, I played the game for like 15, 16 years and never heard... Because I always, you know, I was just chilling with the game, questing or whatever, and just had music on. I think a lot of people do that. I would just, you know, mute it. I think, like I said, I think a lot of people did that. Fuck. Get you down, or... Okay. Hardcore dads. Looks like she's got a cupcake or something going on there. What is that? Buttermilk Delight. Defense increased by 13. That's interesting. Well, we've got a 60 warrior. Level 58. No, thank you. Nobody wants the 58s. Dodge and a parry. Since we saw the dragon, we should not see it again. It's got a long patrol. It's over an hour because we've grinded here for an hour before and not seen it. I mean, I guess people could also, you know, kill it. It is a rare, so I would 100% try it on a hunter, even in hardcore. Because, you know, I can always feign death, get away, whatever, right? We always have options there. Leave the pet. The pet's going down. Got to go. 100% I would try it. You all set? Nah, just moving on. Or moving up. Like the Jeffersons, like George and Wheezy. I guess Wheezy nickname, I'm assuming your name was Louise. I used to watch the Jeffersons, man. The early 80s. I would come home from intermediate school, which was 7th and 8th grade in Virginia. My mom would be at work. There were 3 channels. Well, there were 5 channels. 3, 10, and 13 were the primary channels. And then you could get 27 and 33 if you had the UHF antenna. 27 would show like Three's Company. They would show like those goofy sitcoms. 8 is Enough. Happy Days. Well, Happy Days was on I think on ABC or something like that. Maybe CBS, I don't remember. Happy Days wasn't my jam. There was a show called The Greatest American Hero. Different Strokes. All those classic 80s sitcoms. There were so many of them. They were pretty much all garbage. You can read some horror stories about a lot of the young people, you know, either kids or they were teenagers in the sitcoms. A lot of them succumbed to drugs, and because they couldn't get work after, you know. That happened, well, that didn't happen to, that 70s show, the blonde on that chick, she died, but she got in, I think she got into drugs. There was a girl on a show called Different Strokes. I think she also got into drugs. Oh my God. Boy, oh boy. Yikes. boop, ba, 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 do, 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 do. This is the epic that we got, the Hammer of the Northern Wind. Pretty good damage for a one-hander, in my opinion. It's a 0.0, was it 0.01, 0.05? Drop rate on that. Got it off one of these Yetis, man. Like right up there, I believe, on the hill. Back up, son. Honestly, it's probably better to use Devo Ore here. I take so much damage. I think it's almost a 10% damage reduction with Devotion Aura up. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Da, 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 da. Oh, Mr. Yeti. I fasted yesterday for a while. Well, it wasn't an intentional fast. I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. I didn't eat for like 16 hours. I was drinking, like, I was hydrated, plenty of water. Well, just a short fast. Are you a patrol, sir? It looks like you might be. Seems where you're coming from. Put an X on him. Wow, we killed 67 of these. Quite a bit of grinding. Way behind on this mob here. We getting here? Yes, like almost 1,000 XP per kill. Na 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 na. Charge. I was watching some Olympic hockey, the women's Olympic hockey. Without the testosterone, it's a bit of a different game. You know, when you watch men's hockey, if your teammate gets a hard check into the boards, they're going to retaliate. They're going to come up. Like, it just happens it's like all the time. I didn't see it one single time in any of the women's hockey that I watched. They were just playing the game, you know? I mean, I'm sure there are fights in women's hockey. I'm not saying that there's not, but it is different, though. I'd be curious to know the statistics, like how, fights compared to men and all of that. There's probably far fewer penalties in women's hockey. You know, boarding, roughing, all that shit, right? Oh, shit. Makes these guys a little bit dangerous. Get locked into place like that. God, that is brutal. That tendon snare? Whatever the fuck it is? Tendon rip? Nice, we're getting some roasted quail. It's what we're eating here. Just mixing it up between healing and eating. Finally using these bandages. It's a good strat for hardcore, though. If you have an interrupt, like a decent little interrupt, or a stun, I should say, not an interrupt. You got a big enough bandage, it only takes a few ticks. You know, 3-4 seconds for like full health. God. Shit fell off of him. I don't have my seal up. Terrible, man. Bro. That was my fault there. Cool sky here. Look at that big toe. I don't know if that's any good. Probably not. I kind of want to get this thing out of the way, man, but I'm scared of it. I'm scared. Looks like the mage peeled off. It's just us in here now. Hit him with your axe, man. Go on. Don't miss again. Here's one. just a knockdown, drag down slugfest. It's a bloody battle to the end every time. I could be doing a lot of this off camera, like these grinding sessions for, you know, an hour at a time or whatever, get a few bars. But, you know, I want to show the whole journey for the most part, right? I mean, there's no way to cheat at this, right? Because I've got the Soul of Iron. It's a hardcore server. If I die, that's it. So it's another reason I typically don't do much off camera. If I was fucking around off camera, not recording, and I got into a bad situation, there's no way that I can, I've got to, you know, Alt-Tab off the monitor to open up OBS, start recording. So I just don't want to take the chance of losing my character and you guys not seeing it. Now, if I'm grinding green mobs, it's different. Then, you know, the chances of me dying are much, much less. If I was to pull an extra mob here, we'd be in trouble. I'd have to bubble. I'm getting down a quarter health or less every single fight here. I know I don't really have to be, but I've kind of got these things figured out. You know, I know what we can do and what we can't do. It'd be a lot safer if I was healing up during a fight, but I mean, I kind of am with the bandage. Yeah. The hell you babbling about, Eric? I don't know, man. I don't know. You. It's like I'm a Yeti. What are you? Oh, I'm a dwarf. A dwarf. I hail from Cold Ridge Valley. Pretty close there, bub. All the better to end your run with. What is this? Take the book of Aquar, whatever. The silvery claws and the iron heart tree to Teneris. I've got to summon. I need to look this thing up. It's this thing here. Or these ingredients. That summons Aquamentus. Let me, how is this dude like super badass? It's a green quest, not elite. It's okay. Well, I've obviously spelled it wrong. Yeah, I did it. Big time. Oh, it's in... Okay, it's a water elemental. It just says it's a level 54. Oh my gosh, I forgot got my display capture open here, guys. Sorry. Does he have any abilities? Let's see what he has. Need to keep an eye on the screen over there. Yeah, let me see the actual dude. So he has Frost Shock. That's movement speed. He has Geyser. Knocks enemies back. Water Bolt. And Wave Crash. All of his abilities knock us back except for his water bolt. Okay, well, we have frost protection. We're 45 minutes in. We could go do that. All right, I'm going to do a cutscene. We'll go fight Aquamentus, or whatever his name is. Hang tight. I'll be back with you when we are in Gadget Sand. All right, guys. We have made it. I took a little bit of time off there. It's like a 10-minute flight. I was watching Alex and Getty from Rush talk about their tour. It's going to be happening next year. With Annika. Filling Neil Peart's shoes, that is a big set of shoes to fill, man. Where's the Yeti? There we are. Let's scare Sprinkle here. Kind of forgot about this. We can go to Unguro Crater and also scare, what you call them. Man, I'm a little bit worried about this quest. I gotta be honest. Where do I want my Hearthstone? I think I'm actually going to put it here. We'll put the Hearthstone here for right now. I think I need to mix it up anyway.
Glad I could help. Talk to me. Keep it real.
Let's buy some...
potential customer.
Buy some stuff, man. Get rid of some of this garbage. Those are soul-bound. Let's see. We'll get a little bit more roasted quail here. Let me sell one of them. And I'll sell 2 of these so that we can get even stacks here. Because I have OCD, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 goes there. And then we need to stock up on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 100 drinks. It is 100 drinks.
Keep it real.
All right, let's go try this. I've seen Rush live. I saw Rush live back in 1994, Hartford, Connecticut. I think it was called the Civic Center then. Who knows what it's called now. I saw them. The opening band was Candlebox. It was like one of their first big tours with a big artist. And I've heard Candlebox talk about that tour. I loved Candlebox. I was a huge Candlebox fan. Still, I love that band. It's a good concert. I can't go see concerts anymore, though. I haven't been to a concert in probably 20 years. Yeah, maybe more than that. My social anxiety just doesn't allow me to do stuff like that. But for me, man, the Rush albums for me, it's 81 and 82, right? Moving Pictures and Signals. I think it was Moving Pictures, right? Tom Sawyer's on that. A bunch of other good songs. 2112. I like 2112 too. I mean, there's a ton of Rush albums I love. They're really early Rush. I like some songs, but you're getting into like 15-minute songs. The very early stuff. But same way with Yes and bands like that. Pink Floyd was like that. There's a chest over there. I don't feel like screwing with it. Let's see. I think I'm actually not sure where we're going. Alex Lifeson, man, he's like one of the most down-to-earth dudes. Every interview I've ever seen of that guy, there's not even a trace of, like, I'm a celebrity type of shit, man. The dude is just so fucking humble and cool. I mean, obviously, I don't know what the guy's like in, you know, on a day-to-day basis, but I think you can tell a lot. Where's this chest at? Oh, it's a footlocker in there. Okay. Getty, same way. Especially with them together, when they do an interview together. I think I've got I'm going to be swimming around here. Don't really have to worry too much in here. I think we've got somebody in here, though. Yeah, we do. Somebody's in here. Let's actually go see if they need any help. This can be a tough thing to do in here. It's a rogue. He's level 47. Gonna heal him up. I'm gonna help him out here. Oh, he got the worst part done. Yeah, he's fine. Look at these pictures here. Cow step. What a fucking weirdo name. I want to hang around. I want to just kind of do something different. This is a tough pull. Let me see if he's going to do Firebeard. Oh, I got whispered by somebody there. God, I can't type. Let's see what he says here. If he needs this, I'll help him out. I got you. No, I don't want to group with you because you won't get the experience. And I can't group. I'm just going to heal him up here and help him out. I'm not going to let you die, brother. I got you. I got you, bro. GG, man. Yeah, no problem, dude. He's probably a little bit worried there. I'll let him get a little bit low. Take it easy, dude. I should just join the group. It would have been a lot easier, but I think it fucks up his XP, and I didn't want to do that. Plus, technically, I'm not allowed to get into groups, although I don't think it matters too much. I mean, it matters. But if I'm helping somebody else out, like, I'm going to allow that. I'm just not going to... Like, hey, group with me so I can kill this elite mob, right? I can't do that. Have I done this quest before? I got to be honest, I'm a little bit worried here. We're going to put Frost Aura up here. Drinking like a sparkling water thing. I don't know why I drink them. I don't really like them. Okay, man. Oh. Oh! He comes from the sea. He's level 54. Okay. We can do this. Hopefully he doesn't summon other shit. Got some pretty annoying abilities. Frost armor there. Taking pretty big damage. Let's get healed up. Fucking seal fell off. Put her back against the wall here, so we can't do that again. Oh my god. Woo! Fucking big damage, man. Wait a minute. Where's the fucking totem, dude? How come I couldn't loot it? Are you kidding? Dude, I have to fight it again? That is the most bullshit. I didn't get the fucking quest item. He just didn't drop it. That was a little bit scary right there, man. Use the book to summon the creature that transforms item into a totem. What? Hold on, guys. Let me fucking look this up. Not sure if this quest is well no. But if you are on it and can't find the Circle of Stones, no, I know where that is. Make sure you were given the supplies. You can use the book to summon, and so the item... Good grammar here, dude. I killed him twice and nothing happened until I noticed I only took the book out. What? More like a swirl of stones. Stand in it and have all the stuff. Supply bag in your inventory. Then use the book. Kill it while inside the circle. So I didn't do it correctly. I think I need to be in here. All right, we got all our CDs up. Okay, we'll do it again. Okay. We'll do it again. I like doing it again. If I had the Yeti, I would use it here. He does some pretty big damage, so I gotta be careful with that. So I think what's going to happen is there's supposed to be a swirling effect or something. I got to stand in it. And he's supposed to transform this. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to do something. Okay, well, we know nothing else happens, so...
Well done.
Oh, that's it. Dude, I can just run away. I don't have to fucking fight him. Did he transform it? Yay. Yeah, there it is. This dispels Blaze Runner's aura. I see. Where does this go? It goes to Teneris. Well, we're going over there anyway. I'm actually going to use the Hearthstone here. We'll fly to Unguro Crater really quick. We have 2 quests we can do there. And then we're over an hour, so we'll wrap it up.
Hello.
Hi.
Keep your feet on the ground.
How you doing over here? You okay? Don't, Eric. Just don't. La 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 la. Look at all the wolf meat I got from the that quest in Fellwood. Pretty much done there. I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else we can do in there. Da-da, da-da. Who's in the zone here? We got anybody in the zone? Yeah, we do. Couple of 60s over here. We've got a couple of quests here still. As we level up here, this gets a little bit easier, but these elementals are no joke. Those fire elementals, they hit real hard. All right, let's scare this dude. No, that's Lincoln. Where is he at? There's Spraggle. Here he is. Quick,
Hey,
Soul.
how you doing?
Hey, I heard you like mechanical yetis and shit.
Well done.
Nah, he hates them. He's not about that at all. Oh, not you.
I got the best deals Anywhere!
Best deals anywhere.
Hurry back!
The best damn deals anywhere. So I'm assuming there's going to be a follow-up to this. And it sounds like an elite mob. If we have to use this to get rid of the eliteness or something. We'll see. Might be a shield or whatever.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. We've met, though.
Be seeing you.
Here's your thing.
Very good. Very well, then.
Okay, I got some XP there. What is this?
You have a great day now.
Take the silver totem of Aquamentus to Lincoln. Okay?
Off and away.
We're trying to help this this gnome out. He doesn't remember anything. All right, Mr. Lincoln.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Very good.
I have this thing.
Very well, then.
Did JD help you at all? I mean, I talked to her. I did all the work, if that's what you're asking.
Alrighty, then.
This is a 56 plus. It's dangerous to go alone. I bet it is. Oh, I know what this is. No. Well, let's see. Travel to Fireplume Ridge, south of Marshall's Refuge. We know where that is. Find Blaze Runner and use the totem to remove his protective aura. I think it's still an elite, so no.
Off and away.
Yeah, off and away. No, thank you. I don't know. Maybe it makes him a non-elite, but I don't want to dick with it. That's just too risky. Far as I'm concerned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for hanging with me. You guys and gals take care. Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode.
See ya.
Peace.